Friday night hangout. It's the Chaos Chat. That's what we're doing tonight. Wait a minute. What? What?
Howdy, folks. Please keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the train and remain seated at all times. Now then, hang on to them hats and glasses, 'cause this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
The Frog here to remind you never to try what you're about to see at home.
Let's not limit it to home.
Oh, place of employment?
Check.
Doctor's office?
Check.
Walk in a swamp?
Keep going.
Okay, how about this? Wherever you are, do not try what you're about to see here. Otherwise, enjoy.
You are not obligated to enjoy.
It's a special Friday night edition of the Hot Seat. This comes down to one simple thing. We were going to do the show originally, and she wanted to back out. And then she challenged me, and I wanted to back out. And then she came back and said, I'm not going to plead the fifth at any point. And I said, wow, okay, this is a special lady. I got to put this on Friday night, late night, because this could get out of hand. And then she went and got an army of Team Kelly to get behind her. And I said, okay, army of Team Kelly, I'm going to rewrite the questions. And you know what? It's a true fact, and I should find it here because it is one of the ones that I love to bow on here before we get going, that everybody should know. It's just, it is what it is.
They think they got the answers. I changed the questions.
That is so true. So I have added in new questions tonight to the hot seat for the first time in a long time. But I thought about something all day, and I wasn't sure how to handle it. And I took some advice from some people in the community. I'm just going to be blunt with everybody here. A couple hours ago, I was in the hospital. Okay, it's been a long day. I had to go in for normal checkups for my wounds that I'm still trying to heal from with my surgeon, and he had concerns over a long-standing cough that I had. I did have a test today, COVID test, although they don't think it is. I did have several chest x-rays done, and I was told that everything looks kind of good. But if you see me struggle a little bit tonight, please know that I'm just working through it myself, and just ask you guys to work with me. Kelly's aware. Kelly and I talked about it before the stream. But let me get the opening going, and then I'm going to bring this amazing Disney creator. And I'm nervous that Arlene's here because there's VP questions. That scares me as well. So we'll see. If Disney Dan was here, I'd really be in trouble. Matt Williams with a $9.99 super chat off the start. Matt, thank you very much. Hey, Pete, I'm really looking forward to tonight. Don't go easy on Kelly. She needs to learn the true meaning of off the wall. I love Matt. He's such a huge supporter of this channel and so valued. So, pass holder pair, welcome in. VP's here. Wow. Party is going on a Friday night. So, let me do my opening here, and then we'll bring it in. Yeah, thanks, Gene. It's going to be a long night. I just got to take my time. So, first, let me thank the Live Place at theliveplace.com at Dreamers Empire. They're your viewing choice for over 120 family-friendly channels. You want to go over there and check them out. They are awesome. We love them. They were inductee number 15 into the Disney Recognition Honor number 50. I see a lot of numbers in the chat right now. I think 31 and 33 are in here. I think 10 and 5 are in here. So many. And Gonzo's here. There's questions about Gonzo tonight. So this is going to be good. So we're going to have fun. So let's talk about my partner channels. Partner channels are huge. Wendy Lou Who, God bless to see you, my dear. Myers and the Mouse, Disney World Freak, Diz Our Dream, Dole Whip Dad. Partner channels are incredible. They support you nonetheless. You support them. They help you get all the things done that you need to do. And I've got some great ones here in these guys. If you don't know about them, please take the time to check them out. Really would appreciate that. Carlos is doing some great interviews. And Myers and the Mouse is moving to Florida and going to be broadcasting. So that's going to be awesome as well. So let me run through a couple quick things here, and then we'll get this party fully rolling here. Drop this down. Again, I'm a little bit slower because I'm also looped up on all kind of medication tonight, which should make this interview really interesting because I have no idea where I'm going. So, you know, it's a train off the rails as we get going. Christina Whitman, paid endorsed sponsor of the channel. She's absolutely amazing. She's with Century 21. If you're looking to move to the Orlando area, she is a Disney lover at heart. If you're looking to move there, if you're looking to upgrade, downgrade, if you're looking to get a rental property, please check out Christina's information in the body of this email. She supports our channel, and we support her as the endorsed realtor of our channel. Just a reminder to all the members, if you join one of the membership levels at the higher level, you get one of these Disney Creative Coins. And I see my good friends, the awesome and amazing pass holder pair, they just upgraded, so they will be getting a coin in the mail. You guys need to send me your mailing address via direct message, please, so I can get that out in the mail to you this week. And Mickey says to you,
welcome to the clubhouse.
Welcome to the clubhouse. The upper levels, they are at Andy's Toy Box. You can upgrade if you want. I got to set up a new Zoom call coming up, too. So let me get back here to where I want to be before I go down, and we're going to bring in our guest. Again, apologize for not being as quick as I usually am. Just a reminder, we got a lot of friends here. We are supporting Magic of the Mouse Radio. We love them, and we're always glad when a celebrity endorses them.
Come on, y'all! Then I saw her face. Ha ha! Now I'm a believer.
Oh man, that's my jam. I'm listening to Magic of the Mouse Radio, and they are playing my song.
I'm a believer. I could believe her if I tried.
We also want to thank After Ego Beer for sponsoring tonight's show with Kelly. You probably need a cold beverage. Matt Williams, you're unbelievable, buddy. We love you. Thank you for all you do. When your voice appears on Pete McDevitt streams, whether you're aware of it or not, it's After Ego Beer. And at times, Kelly from the Mickey Bunch, she'll tell you.
Well, give them something to scream about.
Well, if we're going to give them something to scream about, there's only one way to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in the incomparable Kelly from the Mickey Bunch, welcome in.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Pete. Thank you so much.
I see you're wearing that dress.
Yes, I wore it just for you.
Yep. All right. So we're already off to, I know where this is going. Hang on to your hats and glasses, everybody. This is going to be an amazing night. So, you know how how it all goes. This is a special night. I was originally going to change the opening. And I said, nah. I'll keep the opening, but change the format. So we're going to start off as I work through this cough. Lady D, thank you. Just a little Friday night love. I can't hit all the buttons tonight, guys, but thank you, Lady D. Appreciate you. Let's start off with the softball questions. We'll get into the other ones. You have the right to plead the fifth at any time. However, you told me you would not.
I'm not wimping out.
Okay.
But my attorney is on retainer. He is in the chat.
Which one is that?
James Ryan.
Yeah, well, guess what? He's the attorney for my channel, and I pay him more. So, good luck.
I may not pay him in money.
That I believe. We'll get to that a little bit later. Monorail or Skyliner, Kelly?
I'm sorry, monorail or Skyliner? Well, it depends on where you're going. But, I dig the monorail, Magic Kingdom. But, man, is that Skyliner cool. So I'm going to team Skyliner.
Okay. Coffee or tea for you?
Coffee.
Okay. Dole Whip or Citrus Swirl, and I'm not referencing the dad.
Well, Dole Whip Dad is always a good answer, but Dole Whip. Team Dole Whip.
Team Dole Whip. Churros or Mickey Pretzel?
Now, we got to talk about churros at Disneyland. They are different, but churros at Disneyland, amazing. So churros, Disneyland.
Okay. Interesting. Cake or pie for you?
I'm going to be team pie, especially peanut butter pie. I love it.
Interesting. Your preference, flower or garden or food and wine?
Flower and garden.
Okay.
It's it's beautiful. The food's fantastic. And, I just love it. So, and it's not as hot as during food and wine.
Magic of the Mouse TV, great to see you in here. We just played your donkey commercial. I'll be playing his Magic of the Mouse full-length commercial later on in the show. He is a valued business partner as we're trying to help him grow as well. So welcome in. And Jesus is in the building, so I know it's a party. So, publicly a couple times, hey, Sunshine, I did go today, Sunshine. I'll check in with you later. You said a couple times publicly there will be, the fifth will not happen tonight. Let's get into the questions, Kelly.
Well, let me just let you know, I've been training. I've been 6 months of training. I'm like Rocky Balboa. You're Apollo Creed. Okay. I've been trying Would You Rather.
So I'm the guy that loses. I'm the guy that. I'd like to point out that in your analogy, I'm the guy that loses and dies. First off, okay. Let's get right into the questions, Kelly. Then, thanks for so well, Kelly.
Yes.
Kelly, who would you do, Rob Fuzz or Disney Dan?
Oh my goodness.
Well,
that's
it's a whole cloud of red I'm seeing right now. Kelly, I got time. I can wait.
I think there is no wrong answer there. So I'm going to say both.
Okay. You both. Wow. Okay. If you
I do, you mean like go to Disney?
I'm not saying where I'm going. I think you know. Kelly, if you had to make out with a Disney character, who would it be?
Oh, that is easy. Thor. Thor is always the answer. Yes.
Yeah, he's a good-looking guy. I can't answer that. Kelly, One Stop Mouse. Is he in our house tonight? I'm not sure if he's here or not, but you know what? Regardless, let's ask the question anyway. Do you think he wears that hat when he gets freaky at home?
I have a feeling he wears that hat at all times. I talked to his many wives, and they said, it's a thing.
Okay. And I have sprinkled in the new questions all along the way. We're not going to hit them all up at once. Why? That would be too crazy. But, I am curious. I know that recently you've been talking a little bit more to Mouse Talk, who's doing very well down there. I know you're a good friend.
Love them. Yes.
And, I'm curious about something. Walt made mention to me. He called me one day and said, hey, Pete, you're not going to believe this. I'm over in Kelly's bedroom.
There's the bed. Guess that's where the magic happens.
I'd like to repeat what Mark said, okay?
There's the bed. Guess that's where the magic happens.
Kelly, is that where the magic happens?
Well, magic can be found in many places, Pete.
Okay, all right. I'm just curious. We did have a caller calling in. I'm going to call him back real quick.
And Walt, you weren't supposed to tell anyone.
Well, I'm just curious. I had to figure it out. So we'll bring our caller in just a minute. Let's get. Who is your secret YouTube celebrity crush?
Oh my goodness. Okay, this is going to take a few because we're just going to go with people I haven't met yet. So first of all, Pepper Tree Villa. I am obsessed with them and totally crushing on them and trying to get a night stay in the Mickey room. PTV,
Good luck with
I
that.
love them.
I'll tell you that. I gave up an arm and a leg, and I couldn't even get in there.
Oh my goodness. So that's what I'm after is, staying in the Mickey room.
Okay.
Rob Fuzz is seriously crush time. So love him. And, there's just so many people. So,
I like how we had a question earlier about who would you do, and all of a sudden back. I'm just curious about that. Arlene wants me to ask you what she really thinks about Dad Build's previous logo.
Now, that previous logo, I saw that, Pete.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be on Spill the Disney Tea this Sunday.
Sunday night would be a great episode.
And, I saw that logo and I thought, who is this man? So I asked around, and then I saw him dancing in Tina's video. So, that was a very intriguing logo.
Was that because it looked like a male body part?
Yes.
I had to ask a question. Let me go. Let me. I'm gonna hold. You know what? I'm gonna ask this question, and then I'm gonna bring on our guest to ask his question. Who are the top 5 cutest guys in the Disney community? Rank them 1 to 5.
Well, you number one,
no.
And then I gotta say, my friends. There's so many. They're all so cute in their own way. But Jeff DeWitt Dad, he's a complete.
Go ahead and work your way out of it. Go ahead. You put out the challenge, remember.
And Gonzo, VP, Chris, Dan, they're all hotties.
All right, I got it. Let me go to my caller. By the way, caller, you weren't listed as one of the hotties, but go ahead, Carlos.
Oh, Carlos.
I'm very offended to that I wasn't listed on that. But that's all right. Since I was gonna wait, I was gonna let this stream go a little bit, but since Kelly asked for the challenge right off the bat, and you went right to the plate with it, Pete, I need to ask this. I hear Kelly has a collection of shoes. Some of them are not made to wear. I'm sorry, Kelly. Can you elaborate on that? What are you doing with these shoes?
Well, there are some shoes that are made to wear. They're just not meant to walk in.
Okay.
Then what are we doing with them then, Kelly?
Thank you, Candy Mom. $4.99. I'm scared to call in. She is my bestie, but I'm also on Team Pete. So tell us about Kelly. Elaborate for Carlos about your stripper shoes.
They're just for show.
I'd like to remind everybody again that we do Off the Wall. It is a PG-13 show. If you're coming in for the first time and seeing us, or you're coming in and not new to Off the Wall, which is my usual Sunday night show, please, PG-13. Keep the kids in the bedroom, let him go to sleep, grab a glass of wine, and sit back and find out about Kelly's stripper shoes. Carlos, are you happy with those answers?
I guess, they're for you, but we only see from never mind.
Yeah. Yep, I got it. Well, there's more questions coming that you'll enjoy. And no, I didn't take your advice, but I'm working through it.
Love you, Carlos.
Yeah, take it easy. Take it easy, Pete, man. We love you.
I'll check in with you after the show by text
Got
for sure,
it.
okay?
Later.
Bye. Carlos is a good man. He looks after me. He gave me hell. He wanted me to cancel tonight, not because of you, but because of everything going on.
Well, I was questioning that before the stream too.
Yeah. Well,
so you do what you need to do.
Marriages are built on several key components. What is the most important key component to keep a marriage healthy?
I think friendship, communication, friendship. Sometimes it's you got to talk. You got to talk it out, whether you're happy or sad or whatever you're thinking. You just got to talk it out.
Gotcha.
So
I agree with that.
That's something that you probably want to suck on until it gets nice and sweet.
I don't know what team is referencing. What I mean, all of a sudden,
my girl, sweet cheeks.
Oh my Lord! She just came in on my phone with a vocal chat, and she's good gravy. What a Tina! Where are we going? Oh my God! What is your favorite non-swear swear word?
My favorite non-swear word is probably flippin'. I like to say flippin'.
That's an interesting one. I mean, that's not too bad. Trust me, I've heard a lot worse through my time and energy. I expected something a little bit different, but I'll go.
Yeah, I'm actually not a cusser. I don't really say bad words.
Well, okay. I mean, you said flippin'.
He just zip-slipped on you.
That's not a zip slip, Dave. We're okay with using that word. So let's go back out to our phone lines. It's time to take in the candy. Maybe that's what Tina was talking about. I don't know. Candy Mom, you're on with Kelly.
Cynthia.
Because I know she got number 30 for the Pixar.
Yes.
Which involves handcuffs. Was that picked purpose?
It involved handcuffs.
Doc Hudson puts handcuffs on Lightning McQueen. Or tire cuffs, maybe?
Nobody put handcuffs on a car. You're thinking about things going on there behind you, talking about handcuffs.
Hey, that's Cynthia. But I thought.
Wait, hold on. No. Stop. Candy Mom, you're an active user of handcuffs at home?
She wants to give him out as Christmas gift.
No, she just told me that you're an active user at home base. She said, that's Candy Mom. That's what that says to me. Now I'm really nervous, Candy Mom.
Where do you think I got it from? From her.
I believe that. Go ahead, Kelly. Anyway, finish your answer.
Well, let me just say thank you. I'm so happy to be Doc Hudson, who was voiced by Paul Newman. And VP told me, it's 2021. I can be a man car. But yep. I was like, it's a Paul Newman man car. So, yeah, well, I'm good.
I think it's incredible. Taking a serious step for 10 seconds here. I think it's absolutely incredible that two of the many strongest female leads in our community are right here on the phone with me, and both of you got recognized by our Legacy Recognition Series. That is voted in. It's completely legit. You joined people like Tina McNeil and Stacey Rogers, James Ryan, that are incredible people in our community. So congratulations. But Candy Mom, any other questions?
No, you're totally crushing it, dude. Like, totally.
Yeah? Well, you know what? Since you're here and you were nervous, Candy Mom, have you ever walked in on your parents doing it? Oh, they locked the door. Okay, we'll talk with you later.
Bye.
So, Kelly, how about you? You ever walked in on your parents doing it?
I think there was an unfortunate incident when I was about 6 years old, and they claimed they were wrestling. So,
okay, interesting. There's Britt from Triple P. That is another Britt and Arlene, two other amazing ladies. Katrina Scalpini. We got so many amazing female leads in this community. I love it. What's the most ridiculous question you've ever been asked in the park?
The most ridiculous question that I've actually been asked in the park. I worked at the Emporium, and it's kind of like one of those, kind of jokes that people say, but it is actually true. I would have guests come up to me and say, "What time is the 3:00 parade?"
Right. Okay. That's it. Stupid. Catherine Willoughby, welcome in. I'm glad you found it too. Catherine, I usually do this show on Sunday nights. We had to change it with football because I also do the NFL. But subscribe to the channel. You can go back and watch where I've interviewed 50 of the greatest already, including now Kelly as part of the groups in the playlist. So that's a stupid question. I got to be honest. My sister used to work at the Christmas shop, and she used to tell me the same thing. Not many people.
It really happens.
Yeah. My sister was a cast member, so.
Oh, that's so cool.
Kelly. If animals could talk, who would be the rudest?
Cats, for sure. Cats are just rude.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. And our president used to be, our current president, whether you like him or not, he called Mike Pence the other day a pussy, which was unbelievable. And I had to explain to Preston he was just referencing cats.
I love those parent-child conversations.
They're always interesting. They're always interesting. However, I was with a girlfriend one time who was sitting petting her cat, and she said, "Hey, do you like my pussy?" And I was like, "I don't know. Move that cat, and I'll let you know." Anyway, that's really off kilter. I shouldn't have gone. But I'm on medicine. I am really whacked up today. So they got me on all kind of. I feel so loopy. I feel so lightheaded right now. But just bear with me, please. So, what grade A through F do you give yourself as a lover?
I think we all think we're pretty darn good, but I like to let the judging not be done by me.
Katrina Scopini, thank you much for the $4.99. Really
thank you.
Would you rather get freaky? Freaky is a key word. Would you ever get freaky with Dole Whip Dad in secret, or not get freaky with Dole Whip Dad, but let everybody else believe you did?
I would rather not, but have people think I did, because that would be wrong. Plus, I'm pretty sure Paula would kill me. So yeah. I'll just let it be a rumor.
people think in pictures. I don't want to think about Jeff. I'm sorry. So it is what it is. How old were you? There's the Do Philly crew. They're one of our pioneers in our community. I love the Do Philly crew.
Love them.
Kay Atwood, great to see you. Welcome in. I'm keeping an eye on chat for any questions, and I'm staying hydrated, guys. So Carlos will be calling me again, yelling at me. How old were you when your parents gave you the talk?
This is actually, you drink up. I was like 19 years old. So I was in college. I was on the phone with my boyfriend, who's my husband. And my dad starts just telling me all these things. I'm on the phone and I'm like, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'll talk to Mom. No, thank you. I'm on the phone, Daddy. So
that would do it for me too. I'm not doing that for my daughter. No.
So, yeah, no, thank you. So my mom and I, then we just got together, and my mom said, "Okay, so just tell your dad we talked about it, and we're like not talking about anything."
It is what it is. Jesus is here. He's keeping an eye on me. I'm not sure if that's good or bad.
Hi, Jesus.
Is it true you sleep naked?
No.
No. Okay.
It's not true.
What's your worst habit that nobody knows about until now?
I am secretly addicted to brownies.
Oh, that's a good habit.
I love brownies. Brownies are so good.
Yeah, I love it too. We were just talking about the father-daughter talk, and that makes me think about something. You have two beautiful daughters, Taylor and Kennedy. Which one do you like better?
I love them all the same.
That's a political answer, but
I love them equally.
well, talking about Taylor. You know what? I'm not. I'll hang tight on Taylor because there's always good things we can talk about Taylor. I mean, she's not available in the chat tonight because she is out with this guy Matt doing something. I don't. She called. She texted me. She said, "I'm unavailable to watch Mom. I'm going out with Matt. I'm wearing lederhosen and a short top, and it's going to be crazy." What's going on? But it is. Hey, Roger,
oh my goodness!
Call you. I can get real healthy real quick and yell at Stacey Rogers. So before I bring my next guest in, One Stop Mouse. Would you hook up with him if the rest of his harem wouldn't find out, and your husband gave you a pass for the weekend? Would you hook up with One Stop Mouse? If the harem's not going to find out.
When you were first asking this question, I thought you were going to say if he had hair. So,
no.
I feel like, any sort of a date that would happen with Bob, he would probably get married 2 or 3 times within that date. So, I know he wears that hat in the shower. I guarantee it. Let's go to our phone line. Dad Builds, you're on with the Mickey Bunch. Oh, it's Chris.
Howdy.
What's up, buddy?
Hello.
I'm afraid to ask you a question because I'm afraid what might happen to me Sunday night. But Carlos is wanting to know if you would like to tap out Pete and let him take over.
If I would what?
Carlos is reaching out to you. No, I'm okay right now. I know he's right. If I called him, he'd jump in. I already talked to him about coming in if he wanted to ask some questions, but he said he's okay. And you know what? I'm holding on right now. I'll know when the attack is coming. And Taylor is here. I guess the half-naked date is over. But we'll talk more about Taylor in a little bit, for sure. So, and go ahead and ask your question, Dad Builds.
I don't know where to start, Pete. I'm too nervous about the answer I'll get. So I'll just say, Kelly, I love you, and I'll see you Sunday night.
I can't wait. Thank you so much, Chris. I'm looking forward to it. You're the best.
We all love Kelly. Go see Dad Builds Sunday night on Kelly's channel. And if you run into trouble, Dad Builds, I will come. Let me know. It may be on an oxygen tank, but I'll be there. Do you remember the first time, or have you been, recognized for your YouTube channel in Disney?
I do remember the first time. And it was pre-social distancing. But it was at the Food and Wine, I believe it was in 2018. And Taylor and Kennedy and I were there at the German Pavilion. And I was in line getting them some food while they were, saving the table. And the cast member actually said, "Hey, do you have a YouTube channel? The Mickey something."
I love it.
And then he's like, "The Mickey Bunch." And I went around, he was the cashier, and I went around, hugged him, made him tell Taylor that he recognized me. It was amazing.
I love it.
It was awesome.
Well, you deserve it. You do a great job. I've been a fan for a long time, and you know that because I've said it publicly, and I don't mind that. Yeah, the meds, dude, they're kicking in a little bit. So they are kicking in. So we were just talking about Taylor being here and recognized. So, Kelly, obviously your favorite go-to saying on my channel.
Well, give him something to scream about.
Give him something to scream about. How many times has Matt done that for Taylor?
I'm not sure. I try to be out of ear distance.
You know what? That's the best plan. I agree with you. I'm on board with you 100% there. So let's just stay up, and we should hold her accountable. In a spilling the tea one night when I come on, I'm going to hold her accountable.
All right, do it. I look forward to it.
That should be a lot of fun. So, what's the weirdest thing you've ever done in front of a mirror?
I won't go into the honeymoon suite in Boonville, Indiana that had a waterbed, but the weirdest thing I've probably really done in front of a mirror is I was obsessed with dancing when I was young, and I would watch the Solid Gold. I'm pretty old. So I would watch the Solid Gold dancers on, it was like kind of like a, music once a week. They would have pop stars on to sing, and they had these awesome Solid Gold dancers. So I would I would record them on the VCR, and then I would play it, and in front of our living room, like portrait mirror, I would learn all the dance steps each week. The Solid Gold dancer performances, and my family thought I was absolutely insane, but I actually wore out the carpet right there in front of that mirror. So that is probably the weirdest thing.
I will say that's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And we started out by saying, I'm not going to talk about I was in a vibrating bed and whatever. I was like, oh God, here we go. So
it was a water bed.
Okay.
But no, the Solid Gold dancers, awesome. So
Katrina Scolpini, I love saying that name, so beautiful. She would like to know, what is your favorite place to use the bathroom in the parks? Okay, why not?
Seriously, this is like a thing. If you go to where Gaston's is, there's a little bathroom like behind there that nobody knows about. So, and it's kind of awesome. No one's in there. They have like nice mirrors. It's awesome. So yes, that is my favorite place.
Okay. I got there are a lot of people that feel that way, and you just work through it, as well as we can.
Hey, that's the best bathroom right here.
Jeff agrees with you. Jeff agrees with you. So
I love Jeff.
How can you not? How can you not? You're selected for the TV show Survivor. Do you win by outlasting, outwitting, or outplaying?
Outlasting. I'm not very good at surviving, and I don't like nature. So I would just try and lay low, and not like upset anybody. So that would be my.
I always go with cheat, but that's me. Avery, the Cuban American, would like to know, you appear in a Florida Woman news headline. What weird thing did you do?
Oh my goodness, right? The Florida man, like literally they do the weirdest things in Florida. I think I looked up my birthday, and a Florida man had set his house on fire by cooking cookies on a George Foreman grill naked. So, you never know what can happen in Florida, but I would probably be arrested for something in my gated community for leaving my Christmas decorations up too long.
Are you in a gated community? Are you in a gated community to keep one-stop mouse out?
Shh, don't
okay. Passholder Pair would like to know, what noise do you make when biting into your favorite Disney food? And this is going to go scary. Let's go.
Well, you can actually see that on Gonzo's latest video, where we enjoy the Disneyland official hot dogs or corn dogs, hand dipped, deep fried to order at Sleepy Hollow. So it's kind of and Candy Mom knows we ate the mac and cheese at homecoming. It's kind of, a moan and silence.
Yeah, it's a food orgasm that you had the other day. Corn dog that I heard, and I had to go wash my hands after that. So, yeah. Absolutely. Kelly, what's your favorite parade, Christmas or Halloween?
That my favorite parade is both. I love the Halloween. I love the Headless Horseman, especially. That's my absolute favorite. But honestly, it's got to be Christmas. If I had to choose one, just Santa at the end, he's in my demographic, and just the happiness of Christmas. I just love it.
I love it. I'm with you there too. I love Christmas as well. Adventures with VP is in here in the chat. I'd like to quantify or verify something.
Okay.
Is it true that you wanted to go on an adventure with VP, but Arlene stopped it when she found out the adventure was going to an adult strip bar?
That is not true. The only adventures VP and I have gone on have either been with Arlene to the beach or to Disney. So
I did see it.
VP and I go alone, but
I did see it on social media. Now, I put it there, but I saw it. So.
Oh, Oh, that's
Oh,
hilarious.
let's see here what we got. Have you ever thought about, ever in your life, cheating on your partner? I will say, yes, I have. I'll tell you that up front.
Well, I think thinking about cheating or just like enjoying, the opposite sex, looking at them, we're not dead, we're just married.
Absolutely.
So, no, cheating, no, but maybe just looking, yes.
I thought about it the other night when I saw you in that dress, and I asked my wife for a hall pass, and she said no. So I tried. If you could suddenly...
It's just for you.
I know that. If you could suddenly become invisible, what would you do?
Ooh, that would be fun, right? Seriously. Oh my goodness. I could be invisible. I would not want to waste it. I would probably sneak into like Cinderella's castle, like in that room that you can stay in, or most likely, okay. I would want to stay in the Dream Suite. I would sneak in to the Dream Suite above Pirates of the Caribbean in Disneyland. That's where I would go.
I love it. That's a cool one. Arlene says she loves her man, but she won't fight over him. So available later tonight on Tinder will be Adventures with VP. He'll be holding the gold glove. He'll have his shirt off, and he'll be stopped. So go check him out. Arlene's going to post the whole thing and just see what type of... Let's go back out to our phone line.
I love Arlene. Oh, my goodness.
One Stop Mouse is in the house. I hope you're by yourself. Are you with your harem or by yourself? Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah. Sorry to embarrass you, Kelly, but I wanted to know why, despite all the jokes about our marriages, why you've never admitted to all the faults that we've had when you were married to me on my second marriage.
That's a good point. He did tell me the other day, and I told him I wouldn't say anything, but since he brought it up, he told me the other day the biggest challenge was you wouldn't put out on a regular basis, and he had to go somewhere else.
It was actually the other way around.
I couldn't get it.
You got it. What did you hear what he just said? That's the best comment of the night. You got to get it when you can get it, and I couldn't get it there. Go ahead, Kelly. You're up.
I just said it was the other way around. Bob just doesn't put out. It's a problem.
I also heard, Bob, that when you're getting freaky, you wear that hat.
I always wear that hat, whether I'm getting freaky or whether I'm not. She didn't like that.
I got to be honest. People think of pictures. The naked Bob Indiana Jones picture really hurt me out. So we love Bob One Stop Mouse. Get him to 1,000 subscribers, everybody. That guy does a great job. I love him. Bob, thank you for calling in, buddy.
You're welcome.
We love you.
Kelly, hang in there. I won't say anything else about our marriage. You hang in there.
James, can you please, the terms of our divorce is he's not supposed to mention it. Can you get on that for me?
The worst part is he called in on a face naked with the hat on. I'm like, what the heck? I couldn't even look over the phone. Bye, Bob. I couldn't even look over at the hat. I was like, oh my God. Speaking of cheating, have you ever been caught through your life, dating or by a husband or a significant other? Have you ever been caught checking somebody else out?
No, and I mean that because when I'm with somebody, I'm really with them, whether it's a husband or a boyfriend or my friends or my kids. I try to be all about whoever I'm with.
I love it. You telling me Taylor doesn't go, hey mom, look at that one?
No, we do that too together.
Yeah, I know Taylor does that. She's always doing that. Earlier tonight, when VP came in, Taylor goes, "Hey, look, there's VP. He's hot." And I'm like,
It's that beard. It's that beard. No, Taylor and I will just look at each other and go.
Hey, Drew. All right, so let me ask you this: have you ever flashed someone?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right, I think I'm going to do this.
Yes, I believe I have, just not in a public situation. Not someone who didn't ask for it.
So you mean you take requests? I'm going to keep that in mind when I come down to visit, in Florida, that you take requests. So don't think I won't forget about that. Welcome, Tina McNeil. You're in with the Mickey Bunch.
Yeah, Pete, what Kelly was just talking about with Taylor just kind of brought up a question for me.
Okay.
Has she ever tried to set up any of her kids for dates?
Oh, that's a great question.
You know, true story, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm trying to get Matthew married. He needs to get married already. And Taylor, and you know, I come from a tradition of this. I would come home from like college, and there would be some young man sitting in my mother's parlor, as she called it. And I would be like, hello? And they would be like, oh, are you Kelly? Yeah, your mom showed me your picture at the grocery store, at Smitty's. That was our grocery store. Oh my gosh, awkward. So yes, I try all the time.
Wow. Okay. Tina McNeil, are you happy with that?
I love you, Tina.
I love Tina McNeil, super moderator. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, no
Bye-bye.
problem. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut her off too quick. I dropped my hand. I don't have full function tonight. Great show, Adventures by D, $20 super chat. Thank you, Dave. He's going to be on our channel later this year. I got to take another drink because Kelly made me choke. Unbelievable. Guys showing up in your parlor.
Oh my goodness. And I would just be like, hi, can I help you? Oh yeah, your mom showed me your picture at, wherever. Mom.
Wow. Is your belly button a innie or an outie?
An innie for sure.
An innie for sure. I love it. What's your go-to appetizer on the menu?
Ooh, there's so many. I mean, who doesn't love chicken wings, right? But I absolutely love like deep fried mushrooms. Those are yum.
Yeah.
But appetizer is just everything. I mean, there really isn't a bad appetizer.
Yeah, I'm a stuffed mushroom guy myself. So what was your first job in life?
My very first job was probably one of the best jobs ever to have. I worked at Baskin Robbins and scooped ice cream back when they had the really cute like pink and brown outfits. And, the thing about scooping ice cream is that everyone that comes in is happy. They're getting ice cream. So it was like a really fun job. And, so I loved it.
How many times did you ask somebody, would you like to sample my 31 flavors?
I was offering this pink spoon, the little pink spoon all over the place.
VP would like to know what's your favorite thing to put in your mouth at Disney. Please keep it clean.
My very favorite thing to put in my mouth at Disney has to be the Disneyland chimichangas. They are deep fried deliciousness. And Disney World, bring them. The chimichanga carts at Disneyland are amazing. And they're like $6. They're awesome.
That's a good deal. Do you currently have any tattoos?
No.
No. Just curious. Do you sleep with a stuffed animal?
Some might call Ken that, but no. He's just Harry.
Wow.
Harry.
Okay. Disney World Freaks, the handcuffs and ice cream. He's all about it. Rainwaters, welcome in. If you're just coming in, guys, I'm a little under the weather tonight, so I'm just working through things. Please bear with me. Plus,
you're amazing.
I'm all hopped up on medication. I had to wear glasses because I couldn't read some of this stuff right now because my vision's a little blurry because of the medication. Which he told me would happen. He asked me, he's like, you don't have to read anything tonight, do you? I was like, oh, no, not at all. So, top or bottom?
Well, I guess that depends on what we're talking about.
Top or bottom?
I'm going to say top.
I like top shelf whiskey myself. I think it's you should pay for it, right? I mean, get the quality.
You never want to say I want the bottom of anything. You want the top.
I don't know if I'm
want the high floor.
If I am at Beaches and Cream, I want to hit the bottom of that thing and put that thing away.
Yes.
Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out?
Okay, this is a serious question, Pete. And I am team a sheet out. Otherwise, it's too confining. It feels like you're trapped. So
Yeah.
I am team. I mean, I tuck the sheets like during the day when nobody's in there, but then when you get in, you got to untuck so you're free.
That's true. T. Marie says she's too short to be on top. Drew had a question. Apparently, I missed it. Drew, post it back in, buddy, so I can get it. Because I'm having a little trouble going back up and down tonight with my thing, so I want to do that. Have you ever been caught by anyone in your birthday suit?
Yeah. It's a thing. Like, a lot of fitting rooms. I mean, fitting rooms aren't a thing now, but you'll be in especially like the uber bougie, fancy fitting rooms. Like they don't have locks. They just have like an attendant that like puts you. So some fool comes along and boop, and there you are. Half. So yes, I have.
Okay. Space Mountain Dave, thank you. I was able to get to the button. Hey, Pete, happy Friday. Hope you're feeling better. Glad you're able to join the stream after work. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. So I would have to transition from that question since you talked about fitting rooms. In the past, answers to the next question have been the Sears dressing room, Epcot, under a canoe. Hold on. I'm going to take a step back. I want to ask Drew's question real quick, and I'll come back to this because I know people will wait for this question. What is your only regret, and what is a decision you made that changed your life? From Drew in the moment.
I love that question, and I'm tearing up already. I think the only regrets that I have in my life are the things I didn't do. The things maybe I didn't say. Both of my parents, they were older when they had me, so they passed away when I was just barely in my 30s, and they were amazing people, and I love them. And you just think of the things. I mean, I just think any regret is things you shouldn't regret what you've done.
Yep.
But regret what you didn't do.
That's a great, excellent answer. Excellent answer. I'd like to point out that Rob Fuzz just came in at the beginning of the show. Rob, we found out that Kelly would do both you and Disney Dan at the time, apparently. So Rob sent me a note when he heard that. He said, "Oh my God, she said she would. I have a chance." And he told me that he wanted to let everybody on the stream know that this is how he feels because of that answer.
You make it feel like Christmas. Woohoo!
He was excited about it. So I thought that was good. Let's go back. Let's go back and take a step back to where I was. Kelly, you know all the recent answers. Band camp in a ravine in Arizona. In the middle of Lake Michigan was last week with the Lynn Project. Kelly from the Mickey Bunch, what is the weirdest, craziest place that you've had whoopee?
That answer is insane. But at the Pirate Museum in St. Augustine.
Say that again?
In the Pirate Museum in St. Augustine.
So let me get this straight.
I have a thing for pirates.
Okay, so that's what I'm getting to. You're walking around looking at all these pirates, and all of a sudden you turn, look, there's Johnny Depp, look, there's Cat Blackbeard. Hey, honey, let's go in the bathroom and get crazy.
Basically.
Okay, I appreciate your honesty, and that is a good place. Did you? Taylor says you took her there. Now she feels sorry.
It wasn't on that visit, Taylor. And
thank God. Yes, she is definitely now. Mars right. Pirate Princess Red. Absolutely that answer. Wait, what? I'm sorry, Disney World Freak. My buddy Carlos wants to know who had the patch on. Carlos, I'm not believing. Good Lord. All right. That is a great answer. I love it. Would you ever go to a nude beach?
Well, take some hydration. I actually have a story about a nude beach where I went unintentionally. So, okay. So usually on like at least one of my my weekends off, we do like a Discover Florida thing because we're new to Florida. So we wanted to go. We had heard about that you could drive down like New Smyrna and keep driving down this like inlet, and you could see like the space launchy thing at the end of this inlet across the water. So we kept driving, and it's all public beaches, Volusia beaches down there. So we're going, and there's like little stops like where you can park, and each one has a little sign. Well, there were like 6 of them. And then so about number 4 there was a sign that said, warning, people may not be wearing clothes.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, this is a public beach. What is that? That's a like joke, whatever. So we get down there and we park and we like look out. Everybody's wearing swimsuits and stuff. So we get out, and then in the distance, I see 2 like young girls. It was too far to like actually see anything. But at first I thought, okay, they're wearing like flesh colored swimsuits. And I'm there with Ken and my son Dylan. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I think those girls aren't actually wearing clothes. So Ken and Dylan are like, calm down, Karen. It's no big deal. It's art. It's beautiful. It's nature, blah, blah, blah. So I'm picking up seashells. About 10 minutes later, in the distance, I see a very naked man walking towards us. So I'm like, hey, now that's a naked man walking towards us. So these 2 men that had just been saying, it's natural, it's beautiful, it's art, it's God, all this, all of a sudden became, get in the car. That's just weird. We're getting out of here.
Well, I'm just curious. That was before COVID, obviously, right?
It was actually just as they opened up the beaches, and there were only maybe.
Because I would think that saying hello to that person, reaching out to shake his hand, awkward. You may get something else. I'm just. That's
well, he probably never got more than, I don't know, a football field away from us, because Ken and Dylan were like hauling cookies to the van and saying, we got to get out of here because this is just now weird.
Yeah, well, making this on a beach. Thank you, Lady Disaster. I should recognize her. Let me find it here. $5 super chat. Thanks for the laugh tonight. I really needed it. Had a really bad day. Hope you're feeling better, my friend. Love you, Pete. Love you too, and hope you're as well. Jesse, thank you. So, hey, we're having a good time tonight. We're working through this. It's been a good night. We're going to keep going for a few minutes, if that's okay with you.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
I'm happy to spend time with you.
Have you ever crashed a wedding?
I'm trying to think, have I ever crashed a wedding? Not intentionally, but we were staying at this really like fancy hotel in Tucson one time, and there happened to be a wedding there. And, I was just being nosy because I like to look at what everybody's wearing and what the decorations are. And we actually got invited in. So I didn't actually crash because I got invited.
Gotcha.
But I didn't know anyone.
Have you ever received a nude selfie?
Unfortunately, I don't know. I have a very Disney channel. I have, a family channel. We're called the Mickey Bunch. For some reason, people think that my DMs should be filled with that. So unfortunately for Taylor, she's the one who runs our Instagram.
So let me get this.
So
what you're telling me I should do is pull ridiculous pictures off the internet and send them there so that Taylor has a fit. Thank you.
So Taylor will text me and go, it happened again. So I don't know, but yes, unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, that happens. That happens. Let's see here. What's one thing you refuse to share?
I'm pretty sharey. I like to share everything. I have an army of children, so you never really get anything of your own. I don't I'm trying to think something I really don't like to share. I like to share food. I like to share, stuff. I don't like to share my Coke Zero. I get kind of sad when people drink it.
I get you. Let's see here. Did you get lucky on prom night?
Yes.
Finally, somebody.
My husband now was my prom date, so yes.
Nice. Okay, good for. Well, maybe I bring him in. Congratulations.
We keep him hidden.
Oh, keep him hidden.
He does use bad words.
I just want to tell him congratulations. So. I think it's crazy that you have to be with whoever your significant other is. I used to tell my friends this all the time. You have to be with your significant other. I'm with my wife 25 years, just January 6th, and she is the highlight of my life and stood by me through all. But isn't it wrong that I had to have 3 kids to prove that we did it? It's wrong. I have to have 3 kids to prove that we did it. So anyway.
There's proof in the pudding.
Yeah, well, if that's what you call it. I don't know. Hey, have you ever seen your grandma naked?
Unfortunately, yes.
Wow.
I used to help take care of my Meemaw when she was older. So, yes.
Is that your Meemaw and Sheldon from Big Bang Theory the same Meemaw? I'm just kidding. No. Yeah.
I'm originally from Southern Indiana, and
Love
so
it.
so we have Meemaws there.
I love it. I love it. Kelly, name something that a doctor may pull out of a person.
A baby.
Well, that's Gonzo is here. He told me the other day at the park he had a blast with you hanging out.
Love him.
But he would like to know, does size really matter?
Size definitely matters.
I told you, Gonzo, you're screwed. Size
for everything. I mean, just like, everything.
Yeah, I get it. Tell me a traffic sign that describes your love life.
Curves ahead.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, I like it. All the VIP members are hitting up. I've got new emojis coming very soon, guys, too, by the way. Are you a member of Club 33?
I wish. That would be amazing.
How about
That's like life goal.
No, how about the Mile High Club?
Let's just talk about that for a second.
Oh, here we go.
It's one of those things that sounds good in theory, right? Like, ooh, 30, Mile High Club, we're so sassy, but those are really small. And I don't know about you, but every flight I've ever been on, there's always like a line of people. So, I think it sounds better in theory than in reality.
Take first class. The bathrooms are bigger.
Okay, I'm cheap, Pete.
Dad bills. There's a soundbite for it.
Oh no.
Oh Lord. Let me see. I'm jumping back up here, going through. How many? Taylor would like to know. How many dates is a relationship considered serious?
Honestly, I think, the real answer is probably it's up to the people dating, because maybe like they're just having fun or lonely and just like have somebody to go out with, but I tend to think that like 3 dates.
Okay.
3 dates, they're usually, asking you to be their girlfriend or whatever.
I love it. Casey Bryan has a member question. I want to get to that real quick. And also want to welcome in properly one of my favorite channels out there. The Disney Nerd Herders are here.
Nerds! Oh, I love them.
I absolutely love their channel. They do a great job.
I love them. I love them. They came and saw me my last night working in the Emporium. They came and visited me, and it was awesome. I love them so much.
They're good people. Casey Bryant would like to know, what's your never fail excuse to turn down Whoopi? Well, let me add. Go ahead and answer, and then I'll follow it up.
Is Taylor still here? I don't want to give her too much to talk about in therapy, but I'm just saying, like, is it ever a bad thing? I mean, really? But I guess, whatever.
So
I guess I don't have one.
as a follow-up to that question,
yes.
Kelly, have you ever just faked it because enough is enough already and you just want to get some...
I think that is being a female. Yes.
Oh, no, you can do it as a male, too.
It's a human thing. Yeah, keep the peace.
It's a human thing. Oh, boy. Let's see. Hey, we're having fun. I hope you guys are having a good time. Let me ask you this. Tell me a fruit that reminds you of a part of the human body.
Well, this is another funny story because, back when emojis first came out a few years ago, and so I would text people or answer on Facebook because Taylor says I'm old and I use Facebook. I have a saying, I'm always peachy keen jelly bean. So I would write back to someone or wow, that's really cool. And then put peaches and jelly beans, or if they were on a diet, I might put I don't know, eggplants and, cucumbers and tomatoes and things like that. Well, then Taylor got all over me because she's you can't, put peaches and eggplants on people's Facebooks. It's terrible. So then she explained that to me of what those look like. So I'm going to say those things.
Good point. Good point. Wow.
A peach does not mean peachy keen, everyone. Word to the wise.
If I were reincarnated, what animal do I come back as?
You? I think a jaguar.
Interesting. First time I've had that answer.
Sleek and, you're very sleek.
Okay, I'll go with that. Are the rumors true that Rob Fuzz has nipple rings?
I have heard that. He is kind of a rock and roller. So, I don't know from personal experience, but I've heard that rumor.
All right, guys, we're going to come down to the final conclusion here in just a minute. If anybody wants to put some questions in to the chat real quick or call in, I'm starting to feel it in the chest a little bit. And I know I got about 20% left. So,
oh, my goodness.
We go down. Dizar Dream. We got to talk about him for a minute. You're familiar with him?
Yes, I just spent some good time with them at Epcot. We had margaritas and chips and guacamole, and it was super fun. I love Jeff and Angela.
Did he pick up the bill?
No.
No, okay. I didn't think so.
And he didn't bring me cupcakes either.
Well, he won't bring me cupcakes or Gideon's. I've asked him for cupcakes or cookies, and he won't do either one. And, right now I know he's not watching. He's at home.
Angela's taking my clothes off.
That's what's going on right now in the Dizar Dream House. They're having a lot of fun, and that's all that matters, honestly. He won't give her something to scream about, but he'll scream.
Angela! Angela! Angela!
I love them so much. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So anyway, let's see here. Pete, if she had to pick, Josh goes to Disney, our good friend in house. If she had to pick between me and Rob, who would Kelly choose? You have to pick one.
Is it like a scenario where I have to save one of them?
Yes, you got to save one. Who's it going to be? Anthony, welcome in.
Oh my goodness. I can't choose. I love them both. I cannot choose. I sacrifice myself for them.
Okay. Gonna take the fifth. So she did take the fifth. Rob, I let you know that I do have sound effects for you. They're in my email. I just didn't have the energy today to get up. I stayed in bed most of the day to do that. Who usually will win the wrestling match if they cover themselves in oil between Dole Whip Dad and Pagey Mr. Morrow?
I've heard you ask people this, and this is such an easy answer. Nate is the nicest human on earth. I love him. I've shared ice cream sandwiches with him. He's amazing. He wouldn't give up a fight. So Dole Whip Dad would fight. He would win, hands down.
Rob Fuzz wants to know if you'll do his eulogy.
I've already requested, let everyone know that when I meet my demise, Pete, I would like the velvet voice of Retro Disney to, voice my eulogy. So
He is the velvet voice of Retro Disney. I will give you that
He
100%. But I'm going for Corey Meets World. I want him to tell people during my eulogy how amazing I was about 100. So I'm going for Corey. So go with Dad. Just send me a message. He has a question for you.
What's the most unusual place you've been pricked by a pin?
I think as a girl who, has to wear like corsages, it would probably be there. You've got an awkward teenage boy trying to pin it on, and things happen.
That's kind of tough. So I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. I don't know if you go with Dad. I don't know if you've heard this or not. They were singing the other night.
Do you like pina colada?
Getting caught in the rain.
That's the worst version of that song that I've ever heard. It is what it is. I got to do this.
Loves to sing.
I'm contractually obligated, so I got to do this. You got to do that. Don't wave your hands. I don't know. Dealing with Rob Fuzz all the time. I love the guy, but it's kind of...
Ages 3 and up. It's on my box. Ages 3 and up. I'm not supposed to be babysitting Princess Drool.
Welcome. It's crazy. So, all right, I'm looking for any last-minute questions. Would you buy new mini ears or Disney LE new release pin? So, limited edition. Which would you buy first?
I guess it depends on the pin in the ears, honestly. If it's my character or my groove, I've got to have it. So, depending on the character.
Well, and that's a great question that came in from the Disney Baker. So I like the Disney Baker.
He did me the biggest, solid. Those little McDonald's Disney attraction toys that came out, and then they pulled them. I had 1 through 4, and he hooked me up with 5 through 10. So thank you so much.
Yes, and then you opened them.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Adventures with VP wants to know, do you lick or bite?
Oh, it depends on what we're talking about.
You know what we're talking about. Answer the question.
If it's ice cream, I'm a licker, and team biters, you don't bite ice cream, you lick.
Well, you just scared our next guest, I'm sure. Aaron, My Disney World Fix. Good channel. I love him out there. Come on in, buddy. You're on with the Mickey Bunch.
I love you, Aaron. Remember that.
All right, Kelly, I got a random kind of crazy question for you. Who would win in a wrestling match between Roxana and Taylor?
Oh, that's interesting. Are they nude? Is this a nude battle?
No.
Okay. We're going straight. I have to ask because Kelly's going to go right to the gutter, Aaron. I just have to make sure. Go ahead, Kelly. Who's going to win?
Taylor will win any fight. She may be small, but she is mean, and she in a good way. In a good way. She will get you. She has her older brothers who are well over 200 pounds running from fear. So
she's scared.
Taylor,
she's
a fighter.
I live in Maryland. She scares me from here. So. Aaron, are you good with that answer?
Maybe I'm a little biased, but I think my fiance will win. But yeah, I'm good with that.
Well, 2 things before you leave. Everybody, do me a favor. Check out My Disney World Fix. Tina just put his link in there. He's a good friend of the channel. We appreciate him. I'm following his growth. I can't wait till he hits 10,000 subscribers so I can put him in the race for 10K, and I'll yell him out till he gets to 100. So I appreciate you, Aaron. Keep doing all the good things you're doing. And one note just for reference, if you go to the Pirate Museum down there in Orlando, please wear gloves and disinfect it because there's things that go on there that are crazy.
It's a hot place.
Good deal, buddy. Talk to you soon.
All right, bye-bye.
He's a good guy. More sunshine, please. My friend is in here. He does a great job. We'll talk about him a little bit later. So, all right, I'm looking at any last-minute question. Kristen Knoxville, welcome in. If there are any last-minute ones, put it up there. I've kind of gone through most of mine that I wanted to hit all the way through. We a little bit more aggressive tonight, but a little bit more fun. Are you a happy drunk or a sad drunk?
I'm happy all the time. So I don't drink very often, but when I do, I'm very happy and, very happy.
Okay, interesting. I got that. What color underwear do you think More Sunshine Please has on right now?
I feel like he should always wear yellow
Okay.
because he's just more sunshine. I love Jim.
That's a great answer. That is an excellent answer. Let's see. Nico the Greco says, should Disney bring back Captain EO?
You know, seriously, did you know this about me? Candy Mom, start a petition. We need some Captain EO. I love Captain EO. I actually have like the video game for like old. Like, yes, Captain EO, amazing.
Okay.
Loved it.
Good. Let's see. What Jesse Gottlieb would like to know, what is your favorite color?
Red.
Red. I assume that, but I wanted to have you answer. Rob Fuzz just put up the link for the Pirate Museum. Please don't check out any video that says security video from the bathroom. We just don't go. On the line with us is Tina Marie. She, I love her. She has a great channel. We're going to welcome her in properly because, you know, she always, you know, has something to say.
It's like a party in your mouth.
It's a party in your mouth, and here she is. Welcome in, Tina Marie.
Oh, good evening, guys. I have a question for Kelly.
Okay.
Hi, sweet cheeks.
Hello, gorgeous. If you, see, now I lost my train of thought. Of any of the Disney parks, including Disneyland, which one best describes your personality and why?
Disneyland. I love Disneyland. I love Disneyland. I think it's a little bit mighty, and can't wait for it to reopen. And it is truly the happiest place on earth.
I love that. I love that. For my mods, since Tina's tied up in here, anybody that has Kelly's link for the Mickey Bunch, put that back in the channel so people can find her and go to subscribe to her amazing content. I love watching her. She knows I ninja watched the whole show today, didn't I?
You did. You did. You're amazing.
I was sending you text messages while I was in the hospital watching the show. So, Tina, just curious. We've had a lot of really off-the-wall chat tonight.
Mm-hmm.
How many times have you made out with Flipper tonight?
Oh, God.
Well, none. Well, Jeff tells me that Flipper will not be happy with that. He says Flipper's on a 5 or 6 over/under. Is what he told me. Just putting it out there. It wasn't me. Jeff put it out there on his social, and then I shared it with everybody. But I just shared it. I know. So I was just curious. All right, Tina Marie, amazing moderator. I watched her. I got up today. I'll say this to her before she leaves, so I can get her fired up. I got up today, and probably some of the most pain I've had in a long time because I'm starting to get feeling back in my leg, which I haven't had for a year. Okay, but the pain is starting to hurt. Okay, so they gave me looping pills, which I've had tonight, which God really helped, I think. But I watched Tina Marie's dance party 5 times this morning, and every time it made me laugh.
You know, it is honestly my happy place. I've been on my breaks at work because work is kind of a lot right now, and we're working overtime. So on my breaks, I literally play it and just dance around to it, and just it makes me smile and is happy. So thank you for giving us in the community that video. It's just so awesome.
It's incredible. We love you, Tina Marie. Keep creating, okay?
Love you guys. Thanks.
Stacy Rogers would like to know, do you have a toy collection like hers?
I do. You know, I have so many children that I don't have a lot of toys. They usually get all the toys. But I do collect like anything. I have some Pirate Red toys and
nice. Love it.
Things like that.
Stacy, next to my son, Stacy is an incredible Funko Pop collector. She gets the incredible ones, and she's just unreal. So we love her. All right, check and make sure. Hey, Isaac, welcome in, buddy. All right, I'm going to pull a couple last-minute questions, and we're going to go out of here. Tell me something you lose as you grow older.
A lot. Yeah. You know, I'm in denial though, so you know, most of it just flies by.
We're sitting in the bedroom right now. It's a beautiful bedroom behind us. You know, Walt has already told us that that's where the magic happens. In case you missed that, you can rewind and hear where Walt will talk about I was shocked that Walt wanted to talk about the bedroom. You know, usually he's talking about spinning and stupid stuff, but he called me up and said, "Man, I've seen the bedroom and it's."
There's the bed. Guess that's where the magic happens.
But Kelly, where else in the house in your lifetime have you had whoopee other than the bedroom? I'll finish with that one tonight.
Oh my goodness. Do you want just one?
No, by all means. There's 64 people here that love every answer. Go ahead.
There's an island. I think I'll stay there. But yeah.
Wow.
Well, I think when you get a new house, you have to kind of inaugurate, don't you?
Apparently you do. Somebody should have told my wife. We didn't inaugurate anything. Wife with Roxana says, "I'm sorry, Kelly, it's dead wrong. I would take Taylor down in 2 seconds. I'm a fire half Mexican, and I have Latina attitude." And Aaron would have a bag of plushies to throw into the mix. Thank you, Jeff.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody else had a question. If you did, repost it here. We're coming down to the end tonight. It's been an hour and a half. It's been incredible. But I'm going to do a close, and then we'll come back with Kelly. And I may have one more ridiculous question that I've been saving, which I do.
Oh.
I do.
Oh, my.
Yeah. It's never been asked on this channel before, and I would highly encourage you not to be drinking when I ask it.
Okay.
But let's go to the close here. Oh, Stacy Rogers says, I got to acknowledge Stacy. She'll call me yelling. You know how she yells. So I don't want that. She says, "Pete, is the Pirate Museum the reason Kelly wants to sneak into Dream Suite above Pirates?" That's a good question.
That is an excellent question. I love pirates.
Okay.
I love it.
Tina Marie says she needs to go get an island right now for her and Flipper. What is Kelly's favorite stripper shoe size? Arlene would like to know.
Why, you wanting to borrow them?
I don't know. Maybe VP put up a pole in the house. I mean, I don't know. That guy's pretty cool.
And I thought, Pete, you were going to keep our secret about the dancing with the pole on the monorail, but I've been hearing you talk blabbing about it every time.
Go ahead. Go ahead and tell them how many times you use the monorail to practice stripper dancing.
Only once.
Yeah, only once. Only once. Tormented 7 people. There's a 7-year-old kid somewhere that is blind because. Oh my God. All right, let me go over here. I'm going to go to this close. We will come back with this beautiful person in just a few minutes, and I will ask her a question that is going to turn your guys' heads. So we'll have some fun with that. Let's go first. Magic of the Mouse Radio. We're proud to partner with them and do stuff. If you're not familiar with Magic of the Mouse Radio, you need to be.
Welcome to the new Magic of the Mouse Radio. WDIZ-DB, playing all of the Disney movie soundtracks that you love 24/7.
Now, we will be featured over there with some of our shows. This one will not make it there. I can tell you that. It's not clean enough for me to put over there. But our Wednesday shows, I'm just telling the truth, Kelly. The Wednesday shows we feature over there, and that's a lot of fun. Check out Magic of the Mouse Radio. If I don't acknowledge this, Tina McNeil calls me yelling, and I don't know if you guys have heard, but she's got dogs and she screams and it scares me. So they are doing this shirt. It's the shirt for our channel, Preston decided, and it's "I'm out, guys. Dylan is sitting with me." Is that your son, Kelly?
Dylan?
Yes.
Yes, my baby boy, Dylan.
Okay.
I love you.
I wanted to make sure that Taylor wasn't doing something crazy. So look, here we have the Team Pete shirts. Taylor, do not kiss him tonight. Good night. Listen, we have Team Pete shirts. This is the ones for our channel. It's being handled by a third-party processor. If you call and buy one of the shirts, I'm always gracious that you did. Kelly did. I was so gracious that she did. They're $20 each. All of the money is going to support my incredible medical bills that we're going to have this year. Our deductible's pretty hefty, but it's going to be a big number again this year. So email Robin Wilkie at that Gmail address, and send her a Venmo, and she will get the shirt out to you. And you can proudly wear it if you'd like, or, hey, you can bring it home and use it to mop your floors. But either way, do whatever you want with it, but it's out there. And Tina, I met my obligation to you, so I'm good there. Mike Wheeler's a proud member. Yeah, I saw you wearing that on social media. I was very, very happy, Mike. Just to let everybody know, if you're concerned or scared right now, we got 3 Florida defenders out there to protect you. It's Super Taster, it's Cody the Flexer, and Corey Gold. They will protect you and take care of you, so don't be nervous while you're out there. Magic Mail this week. We've been doing the whole week full of the same Magic Mail. We'll highlight new stuff next week when I get back into my normal schedule. But just want to say thank you to, and you guys might have seen these already, and I apologize if you did. Positively Disney, Kimberly Bouchard sent us a copy of her book, and she signed it to you. May the force be with you always. Your friend, Kimberly Bouchard, which is very, very cool. I really appreciate that. Disney icon Lou Mangello in social media. He signed a book and sent it to me. This is the newest copy of his book. I was touched to receive this. Lou Mangello is what I found when I was looking for Disney, and he brought me in. So to get something from Lou was very, very cool. So, let's run down here.
That is amazing.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, I was touched by that. That he didn't tell me he was sending it; he just did it, and I appreciate it. Donna, I love Donna Jaworski. Keep your prayers up for her. She sent us an ornament with our dog that passed on it. I thought that was very cool with a loving note, so I was very appreciative of Donna. She also sent me the Jungle Cruise that I paid way too much for to get it for Preston in the This and That Thing. It came from Donna, so thank you, Donna, for sending that. Let's get over to recognition. I want to run through this, recognize some people. I'm going to soft recognize my members tonight just because I want to, but I'm running short on how much I have in the tank. So let's go through this. Take your time and go slow. Mickey has 4 ears. This medicine's really kicking in. Dad Bills, 100 subscribers. So happy for you. Congratulations, my man. Eric Neal, 1,000. Awesome. Isaac Dale. Wow. 1,000. Awesome. Lizzie in Disney, 1,500. Congratulations. Great job, Lizzie.
Pete, do you want me to
Yeah,
say
you want
it?
to? Yeah.
Yeah. Dad got Parks. Way to go. 2,000 subscribers. That's amazing. Congratulations. Vacation Exploration. Your vacation is out there. Check them out. They're amazing.
Yeah, 4,000.
4,000. That's awesome. Loving Disworld. He is rocking it at 4,500 subscribers. That's astronomically awesome.
He's really taken the thing with the shorts and made it his own on his channel and doing a great job with it. And he's backing it up with other stuff. But yeah, I'm proud for him. Good.
Who knew cargo shorts could take you so far?
That's true. You got this one. Go ahead.
And 100,000 views for my favorite Puerto Rican, The Amazing Adventures of Gonzo. Way to go, Gonzo. I'm so proud of you. You deserve it.
Get naked and dance with your corn dog, Gonzo.
Well, there you go. Wow, 600,000 views for my good friends, Mouse Talk, Walt and Melissa. They're amazing. 600,000 views.
They are amazing. They do a good job.
Lovin' Disworld is hitting it again. 700,000 views. That's so good. So good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We're happy for him. All right, let's do the race for 100K. I think I can take this one for a minute. And Mickey's Magic Meg. Where are my ears? I love her. She's one of the best channels out there. Mickey's Magic. I know you know Meg very well.
I love her.
I look at you two as two of the strongest redheads in our community that deliver incredible content. I absolutely love Meg. Although she's told me many times, I don't know if you know her or not, she actually eats food with her feet.
Don't you
They're
just
like
think that
fingers.
toes are like little fingers?
Listen,
Yes, I use them as fingers.
Let me
Thank
say
you.
that again.
Don't you just think that toes are like little fingers? Guess I use them as fingers. Thank you.
But Meg will tell you, and I can't wait to get them because they're going to be on a shelf here. They're a trophy to me. A pair of Meg's ears that were custom, and they're coming soon. And Meg will tell you.
Instead of Merry Christmas, I'm just going to say Holidays Happy now. So, Holidays Happy.
Holidays Happy. Let's talk about the race for 100K. Put Meg's link into the chat, please, guys, if you don't mind. I love her. All right, race to 100K. We're highlighting it as we go along. Let's look at where we are this week. We'll update it again on Sunday. 98.6 for Big Fat Panda. He's really close. 90.5 Provost. 60.4 for Paige and Mr. Morrow. 56.3 for the WDW couple. Kelly, why don't you take this next group?
Okay, Super Enthused at 46.1K. She's awesome. 36.1K for JoJo's World. And Earsome Emporium is 35.9. And then Corey Moit's World is 34.2. They are on their race. They're at it. They're all amazing. Go check them out.
We love them. And finishing up the race right now is Tanya, that crazy Disney lady who we love. 17.0 thousand. She just hit it. There's my guy Lou Mongello with WW Radio. He's at 16.9K. 13.2 with Magical News Live and 12.6 with Here with the Ears. Again, we will update it every week. I'll do it next week. I'll update it. I'll go through, get the new numbers, and keep track for you here. I think I got everybody that's in the race right now. If they're not in here, look, there's a reason. Okay? Don't send me the nasty love notes that I get all the time. If they're not in here, it's because I feel they're unethical. If you see somebody that's got 12,000 viewers and you watch a live stream and 6 people show up every time, they bought their viewers. Okay? I ain't got time for it. If you're unethical, I don't have time for you. So don't bother me. Do your own thing. Good luck with what you're doing. All right, let's talk about this real quick and go through here. This week coming up. Actually, let me do my members first. Members and recognition series. That should be first. That's more important than me talking about who's coming on next week. Muppet inductions happened. We know it this year. We saw all these people go in. You've seen a bunch of them in the chat. You have that numbers. So Pete has beef with me. That's why I'm not up there. What are you talking about, Megan? You're only at 6,000, right? 6 going on 7. As soon as you get to 10, trust me, dear, I'll put you in there. 10 is the plateau. I have no beef with Magical News, with Mickey's Magic Meg. None at all. So, of course, the back half of the team went in. They all know their numbers. They put it in the chat all the time. Congratulations for going in with the Muppet induction. Then just recently, we had the Pixar induction. Okay? All these people went in. Only 50 total people have been inducted into our recognition series. That's pretty amazing. Anybody see anybody up there we know? Candy Mom. She was in here today. Apparently, she likes to use handcuffs. So there's everybody else, and there's Mickey's Magic Meg, who just went in. So proud of her. The Mickey Bunch went in as well. Mouse Talk went in. So many great people went in with this. Only 50 people in so far. And you think about it, there's tens of thousands of people in the Disney community. And we've only put in 50. Now, here's the cool thing with that. Let me tell you about this. First, I thank all of these channels for being a part of it. One of the new channels that I invited to join us for next year has already agreed to do it. We'll announce that in Star Wars. Hopefully we'll hear from another one very shortly, and I'll have all that together. But these are the channels that participate. These are the ones that vote along with the people that are already in to decide who's going to go in. So it's not a popularity contest because it's a wide variety of people. So it's not like somebody's just going to get voted in because, 8 people like them. Well, it takes the whole numbers, and it's a lot of votes. And I can tell you, this one's coming up. We'll talk about this one. Star Wars in April. Here's what I can tell you. I can give you guys an update, and this is pretty cool. 1, I have sent the characters out that we're going to use to the committee. None of them came back with any objections. So we're pretty much locked in there, which is great. We have the people picked out. 2, Dad Build's already stepped up for us and went in and cleaned and cropped all of the pictures for me. So it's going to look really good, just like the last one did. So thumbs up to Dad Builds on that. Star Wars is fully sponsored by Tommy Corner Sports. He's the sole and lone sponsor for this event. So that'll be good. And what I can also tell you is the ballot orders. Okay, so this is the voting ballots. Kelly's finding this out now herself because Kelly will be voted. She's in. Carlos will be voting because he's in. Everybody that's in gets to vote, plus the channels that are involved. The ballot voting is done. It is set. It is ready to go. And it is my goal, as long as I can keep my health up here through the end of the month, that right around February 1st, the voting ballots will go out. Everybody will have 1 month to get it in, and it's going to be spectacular because I'm telling you, I think I know a bunch of the people that are going to go in this time, and it's going to be just as special of a group. So for unique and interior reasons, and I can't wait for all these votes to come in and people like it. Hey, we're at 97 likes. Can I get 3 to get up to 100 tonight? Anybody that hadn't done it yet, that would be great. All right, let's recognize our members, talk about where we're going this week, and then we'll say goodnight with Kelly here with us. So, Herschel, good to see you. Hit that like for me, dude. Samantha Lowe, good to see you. Sam, I know you were saying hi to me in some chats today. I was in the hospital, dear, so I wasn't tagging back. I don't want you thinking I was not thinking of you, Sam. So please help me out. Hit that like button. All right, I'm not going to sit here and call out all the members because I'm struggling. I'm just going to go through the slides, and I want you guys to know how much I appreciate every one of these VIP members that help us financially. If we didn't have the support of the community helping us, we wouldn't be able to keep this going with everything we have going on in our lives. So these VIPs, they are very important people to me because they believe in Preston and I, and I say thank you. Somebody could also put Preston's link for his channel up there. If anybody's into Funko Pops, check out my son Preston. He does a great job with that. All right, go to shoot through here. Real quick, thank you to everybody. Mars in here, I know, I saw her. Carlos is in here. Thank you, guys. Candy Mom's in here. Thank you. All the inductees have their number with their logo, which I think is cool. Love and Disworld's in here. Thank you. Donna, Dad Bills is in here. One Stop Mouse is here. Amy's here. AJC Amy. Casey was in tonight. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Oh, so many great people there. Surf Muhammad, Blue Nose, Sean, and Jersey Mike. Jersey Mike sent Preston a pop today out of nowhere. Just called me up and said, here, got one. It showed up at my door. Brand new for Preston. That's just such a nice guy. And he and his wife, they're both spectacular people. Spectacular. It's a spectacular couple in my mind. Kadani, Sean, and Elena. Haven't seen her in here today, but aloha, Elena. Password Repair's been in here. Thank you for being. They upgraded today. They picked up their membership to another higher level, so I appreciate that. Zippity Doodad. Hold on. I gotta stop where I'm at on the membership thing because, when Zippity Doodad comes in, you gotta say, Zip did call me earlier, Kelly, and he wanted me to send something out to you and let you know. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever you want for that 1 hour, I'm yours.
And I thought that was interesting. Okay, I thought that was interesting, to be honest with you. But
I got candles lit, and if you want to come over, I got a fire going. I got a leopard rug.
He's got candles going and a fire going. Now, I know you have the red hair like Ariel, and Zip has that passion for Ariel, and Steve will back me up here.
I couldn't get it out quick enough, but I was like, oh my God.
Ariel, you would have got it out quicker.
Oh my!
I'm just saying. It is Zippity Doodad. He called me. I couldn't believe what he said to me. So I was coming out of the hospital today, and Zip. He's one of my closest friends. I love people like Zip and Meg have been with me for the longest time. I can't say enough. Not that all you guys are important, but I can tell you, Zip checked in on my son and checked in on me all through the whole medical stuff. He was there all the time. Like Carlos calling my mom. My mom calls Carlos the freak of Disney. She doesn't even know his name. That's what he's called. But I'm coming out of the hospital today, and Zip says to me on the phone,
"Hey, let's compare them. You want to measure them? Let's see if yours is bigger than mine."
Do you call somebody up and ask them to measure them, see if they're bigger than yours? I mean, really?
I thought that was a guy thing.
Maybe it is, and I just don't know about it. I don't have guys asking me. But I love Zippity do that. Hey, let's keep going through the numbers. And let's say hello and thank you. Joy S., Christine, Francisco. So many great channels there. Disney Connections. Candy Mom, thank you. I thought the leopard rug was for me. Candy Mom, you didn't. Zip was waiting, and you left him sitting there. He had candles going. He had on a thong. He had red lights behind him. It was going to be special. And then he was laying on the leopard rug, and you didn't you didn't follow through, so now he's reaching out. Nicole's giving him, a free pass for 11 seconds any time of the day. So he gets 11 seconds. He's got to work through that. So might only be a kiss on the cheek, but it's 11 seconds. So, hey, let's thank My Disney Fix, who came in today. There's Kelly. Thank you, honey, for being a member of our channel. It means the world to me. Sarah
love you.
Jay Nashville. Adventures with VP. I'm sorry I can't hit the buttons right now, guys. I'm struggling a little bit. We love you, Pete, and hope you feel better soon. Arlene, VP. Great channel. They include their daughter in it. Absolutely love what they do. It's always fun to watch him. He's got a good hat game like Arjon's. But he's not allowed to go to the adult strip bars with Kelly, according to Arlene. Just something we found out tonight. Here we go. Andrew Ford, Tim Rempel, Zoe's World. I just got a new logo for her. I got to get that up there. Katrina up there. Thank you, Katrina. Shep gave him directions. Let me tell you, you don't want any directions from Shep. Last night he called me, middle of the night.
I found a lamp and I rubbed it.
He found a lamp. Found a lamp in the middle of the night and he rubbed it. And I was like, okay, well, whatever. Whatever you think you got to do to keep you happy. So, anyway. Michael and Bell's Travel, Ray J, Disney M, all the way from the UK. One of my UK friends. So many friends here. I see some text messages. I will get to them shortly. Let's see. A thank you to Emily Rose, Movie Mania Nick, who was in here. There's Emily Rose. Thank you for telling me to feel better. Thank you for being a member, Emily Rose. It means a lot to me. He asked for genie directions. He ain't got to tell the truth. Let's be honest. Paul Engel. I love that logo. There's Adventures with VP. The boss is Arlene, just so everybody knows. Space Mountain Dave says, feel better, Pete. Don't push yourself. We love you, but take care first. Thank you, buddy. I'm going to try. I'm going to go back right into bed as soon as I get done here. Mouse Ears and Magic podcast. Thank you. Wow, Jim. Man, I'm touched. I can't say enough about More Sunshine, Please. And I'm going to go up here and find this.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Welcome to the upgraded Andy's Toy Box. Jim, make sure, I think I have your address, but if you could just direct message me so I can get that out to you this weekend. Let me tell you something. That guy is a stand-up father. He's just an incredible content creator. Comes across with ethics and values. I found him a long time ago. He broadcasts on Tuesday nights. If you can't watch him live, you need to watch him in follow-up. When I look at production value people that are as good as me, he is absolutely one that I look at production value. And wow, I got another one. Do Philly Crew.
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Okay, guys. So let's talk about the Do Philly Crew. I always take a mention them. Ron and Meredith, an incredible interview on this channel, first off. Let me ask you this, because Meredith was on there. Kelly, how are your headlights?
Nobody's got headlights like Meredith. She owns that.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting when they came on, but she does own her headlights. I will say and agree with that for sure.
Everybody loves them.
As Ron always says,
it gives a whole new meaning to high beams.
Gives a whole new So, but Do Philly Crew, they're pioneers in our industry, man. They were doing it before, when Tim Tracker started and all back then. They don't get the respect they deserve. And I love those guys. And I want to see them inducted into our Disney Legacy Recognition thing. I don't have any say over it, but I want to get them in. They deserve to be there, guys. Think about them when you're voting, when you're thinking about the legacy of our Disney community and how much they go. And Tina McNeil. And see, now I got to go back up there. I'm looking with all these loopy eyes. Wow, it looks like I've got 3 of everything up here. That painkiller thing did kick in. Tina McNeil, she just upgraded. I got to find it. I know it's here. Come on. See,
Welcome to the clubhouse.
Welcome to the clubhouse. Tina McNeil just upgraded to fantastic level. I love Tina McNeil. She's one of the best moderators out there, along with many others. She's a stand-up lady. I love it when she calls into my chats. I can trust her. She was one of the first few people that I made a moderator on my channel because I do trust her, and I did it for a reason. Thank you for supporting the channel. I can't say enough. Hearts in the chat for all green hearts. For all these people that came members tonight, you didn't have to do that. Thank you for blessing our channel, or for upgrading tonight. All right, let's finish this out because I don't want to leave these members out because they're equally as important as everybody else. There's Perfectly Cat, AAA Sparkles, Pearl Manhattan. Lady D, she was in here tonight and blessed us with some super chats. Thank you. More sunshine, please. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Coming up to the last of my grouping. Shawanda Ford, Darth. I won't say the rest of it, buddy. I'm sorry. You can unsubscribe if you like, if you think it's funny putting that name out there, but I'll put you up there. But I'm not going to shout out the name. So, Captain Akron, more sunshine, please. Chomps and Sunshine, huge supporters to the community all the way around. And there's Gonzo. He is a proud, what is he? He's a proud Hispanic Mexican. Is that right, Kelly?
Gonzo?
Yeah.
He's Puerto Rican.
No, I don't think he's Puerto Rican at all. I think he's faking that. I don't know. There's a good chance he could be faking that. Keep an eye on him, guys. Watch him and watch his chats. Because in the middle of it, he'll start talking Ecuadorian, and I'm like, well, I think he's from Ecuador, and then another time he'll start talking Venezuelan. And I'm thinking, maybe he's Venezuelan. He's trying to hide it. So it could be a thing. Thank you for all the hearts for all the people with membership tonight. I really appreciate it. Hey, guys, here's what's coming up this week. Based on my health, tomorrow, where are we at? Let me find it here. So let me go here. We'll put this up there and we'll talk about it in a minute. Based on my health, depending on what we got, tomorrow I will be live doing 2 football streams, Saturday and Sunday. May not happen. I may cancel them. It's going to be all how I feel. I may do one and cancel the second. I just don't know yet. So I will be up here. You can find me on this channel doing football. Thank you, Jersey Mike. We were just talking about you and your incredibly gracious gift to Preston. So that's going on this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. There is no Sunday off the wall this week as well because the playoffs are finishing. So a week from Sunday, 24th, I think it is, Kenzie Days is going into the hot seat, and I've got questions for her that'll probably set her dad into a frenzy. But that's fine. She's 18 plus, almost 19. She's legal. She can handle her own, as she has told me. So that'll be interesting. We moved Sunday's guest over to a Friday at the end of the month. It'll be another version of Off the Wall on a Friday night with Delo's Diz coming over. They're great podcaster. They were gracious enough to move over for us. This coming Wednesday, based on my health and being good, the Big Fat Panda comes to the Wednesday show. He is just like 1,400 subscribers away from 100,000. I told him, come back.
Wow.
Yeah, I want more people to find him, and hopefully they will. Let's help him get over that 100K so he can get out of the race and be moving on. So he'll be back. And then 2 weeks from now on Wednesday, Disneyland Eric D, is going to come to the Wednesday show, and that will be a lot of fun. He knows a lot about Disneyland. Can't wait to pick his brain and talk with him. So that will be great. Pete, don't worry about football coverage. We'll see. We will see. I hear you, though. It sounds like my daughter just came home. God bless her. Right on time to help me in the bedroom. All right, I want to say thank you real quick to Dad Builds, Dagat Parks, Magic News Live, Casey's Corner, and Pearl Manhattan. They do a bunch of stuff or have done stuff behind the scenes to help us with this channel. I say thank you to them every time. I believe it's important to do that and to recognize people that help you out of the generosity of their heart. That's important. Sunday, these are the channels to check out. I'm not going to call them out. Disney Dan, check him out when he actually watches my show. He told me, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. I haven't seen one English call. I should call him right now. What's it, like 4 in the morning over there? I should call him and wake him up. But these are the channels that I watch throughout the week. Mondays, these are the people that I follow. Again, friends, channels that I watch, channels I enjoy. I watch, just so you know, and I haven't put it up here, but I watch the Mickey Bunch for her, Spilling the Tea, and also for her Wednesdays and was it Fridays, Lunch with the Bunch, come over, smoke a doobie, something. I don't know, whatever you got going. I love that Lunch with the Bunch. I'll be done here in about 5 minutes. Okay. No, I'm struggling a little bit, but I'm finishing up. I love Kelly's shows. Okay, she's a fantastic creator. As I change things here, I'm going to adjust and change as we go into the new year. Kelly will be one of the channels that I will be highlighting as well, so make sure you're checking her out. Wednesdays, it's a couple of guys, or 5 guys there. Magical News Live doing his thing. This and that, doing hysterical stuff on Wednesdays. I got a question coming for you, Kelly. Just hang tight. Living in Bliss, Glory Meets World, and the Lynn Project. Thank you. Thank you, Pass Holder Bear. Check them out on Thursdays. We absolutely love them. Lynn did an interview last week that was just as comparable to this young lady's. Go check it out on the playlist. Fridays, that's what tonight is. Rob Fuzz goes live with his Pub Talk Hangout. I was watching Rob for a time today. Dan was in with Rob. I saw that. So was Marco. They did a good job talking all their stuff. Don't raise your hands in the air. Apparently it's something. So I'm not going to do that. Resort TV 1, of course, goes. They're still going right now, I think, or maybe just finishing up. Have a great night, Pete. Hope you feel better. Thank you, Ron and Meredith. We appreciate you again. What an incredible channel they are. Pioneers in our industry. I can't wait for them to get voted in. It'll be one of my happiest days because of all they've done for us. So I hope it happens. All right, Saturdays. Disney World Freak, according to Shep, Diz Our Dream, and Myers and the Mouse. Myers and the Mouse will soon be broadcasting live from the park, so that will be a lot of fun as there are new people down there. And again, your dailies, check them out. Ear to Ear Magic Panda. All these channels are great. You all know them. So they're done. Thank you, Rob. So check them out. We appreciate you hanging time over here. So let's go back and ask one more question, and then we together will say goodbye as I go up here. And first, before I ask you this question, Kelly, I'm going to throw it over to you for a final thought of the evening from your front. Then we'll ask the question and we'll say goodnight.
I just want to thank you, Pete. This is, been something I've been so excited to do, is to hang out with you on your hot seat show. So thank you so much, everyone. And it was much harder and kind of went a little further than I thought, but what fun and what a privilege to be on here with you. You are what I call the godfather of the Disney community, and we appreciate all that you do for all of us. And we want you to get better. And you're amazing. You inspire all of us. So thank you.
I appreciate that little moniker of the Godfather. It's unique. I love that movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Godfather 3, not so much, but 1 and 2 are fantastic. Having some friends, I understand a little bit about that world, so it's kind of cool. So I like that moniker. Actually, Preston said, "Dad, are you okay with that?" I said, "Yeah, I'll take that." It's a lot better than being called the one-handed guy in the chair. So I'll go with the Godfather.
Well, I just think you're the guy that looks out for all of us, and we all respect you. So it kind of fits.
I appreciate that, Kelly. I just want to see everybody succeed, and I want to do everything I can to help everybody succeed. So, Kelly, one last question for you. Where's Ken, by the way? Is he still hiding?
He's locked away.
He's locked away. Is Taylor still in here? I wonder if Taylor's still in here. I think she said she was going out. Kelly, my question to you to end the night tonight is Ken a one finger and flip guy, or does he have to work both hands to pop it open?
I don't even know what that means. So I'm just going to...
Let me clarify for you. You've been incredible on here tonight. I should clarify for you. It's a bra question. It's the first bra question ever on our...
Oh my. Wait, what were the options?
Is he a one finger and flip, or is he a multi-hand have to adjust type of person?
I'm going to say the latter.
Okay. I used to be a one-handed flip guy. Now I just got one hand, so I don't know if I can... So, look, let's say goodnight, Kelly. Tell me on your shows. T. Marie says, "Oh my goodness, don't think that question's not up to you, Tina Marie." That's definitely coming up.
Oh,
so,
okay.
How do you, when you're doing your shows? I know how it is, but I'd like you to do it for me. Say goodnight the way you do on your channel here for me tonight.
Have a blessed and magical night, everyone. Thank you for making the magic for me, and smile. It might be the thumbnail.
I love it because she's always smiling. That's what I love about your closes that are awesome. I always go the same route. One, hey, if you're a creator out here, please continue, like Kelly, to whistle while you work, and please deliver us the content that we need, that we're looking for. Mike Wheeler says a 2-finger snap from the back. I love it, Mike. We've got Mike Wheeler's answer. I love it. Now we got to get Stacey Rogers' answer. That would be good.
Stacey, inquiring minds need to know.
Yeah. Guys, hey, if you please continue to whistle while you work if you're a creator. Please continue to check out all the channels that are in my playlist. They are special people. They are good quality people. Whether I've interviewed them already or I haven't, I have vetted them all, and they're quality content creators that do it right. And you will find people in there that you love. I had a guy from football the other night emailed me and said, "I love Disney. Hey, Jerry Reichel, great to see you in here, dear. Haven't seen her for a while. I love Jerry. She supports the community all over." So I had a guy reach out to me the other night on football and said, "Hey, I found you because of football, and I love Disney. I'm a DVC holder. I live in Wisconsin. I'm an annual pass holder." And then he emailed me back, "Hey, I just went into your playlist and I subscribed to 16 channels."
Wow, that's amazing.
That's Stacey Rogers says she doesn't even wear a bra. People
Peace, love, and don't wear a bra, I guess.
Hey, look, if you're a content consumer, please continue to find your happily ever after right here in the Disney community. If you're struggling with anything, whether it's challenges mentally, physically, whatever it is, reach out. You've got friends in this community. You've got friends that are your friends at home. You've got family members. And if all else fails, there are professionals out there to help you. Please do me a favor. Reach out and get somebody to help you. Sunshine rode my tail the other night on private message about get checked out, go to the doctor, do the right thing. And I did listen. So I do listen to my friends in the community that do that. So I appreciate them. So let's, we're dealing with the Mickey Bunch. Let's find Mickey to say goodbye, and then I'll talk with you after we're done this short video. Pigletru, hold on. I can't leave yet. Daggone it. She has to be welcomed in properly. You cannot have Pigletru in your chat without welcoming her properly. So let me get down here and see how I can do this. Boop, boop, boop. Hold on. Just taking me a second here because the hand's a little crazy. There it is, right there. So Pigletru loves Disney. Got to welcome her in.
Pigletruski loves Disney.
Got to welcome her in the right way. That's things. So, all right, we're going to go back up here. And Kelly and I are going to bring in Mickey to say goodnight. This is a new clothes that I've got. It's taken me a little while to put it together. I hope you guys like it. It's just something new. We're trying to change things up and add to the channel. Try to give you something new. Oh, and I did just get a message from Meredith from the Duvilli crew. Kelly, she said to tell you.
Yeah, but not like whipping out in front of people. Like,
don't whip it out in front. She said,
I'll try not to.
I got the Mickey Bunch here. I know she wants to see Mickey. Let me find my good friend. Mickey Mouse, take us home, buddy. He always wants to take a second.
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Bye, all.